Elven, by the way. Or Elzen. I mean, look at the hair. Huh, anime. I don't even know how I want to do his voice. I thank you for coming with such haste. And apologize for my absence. It sounds like every other guy voice I do, sorry. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have come to answer for. Yes, we are. I have to make Alpha Nod like lower now. Yes, we are but recently returned. I can't do it. From the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. Yeah, Lynn, I love the Japanese. Like, as soon as I found out that I could switch, like, it was pretty early on, because, like, oh my gosh, the English voices stink. And then I found the option to switch to Japanese. I was like, oh, never again! Alphanut is a teenager? Oh, should we make his voice crack? Alice, are you talking about? All good, Lynn. A lot of people actually don't know that. They don't know that you can switch the language. On the contrary, wait, hang on. He's not as low as Alphanod. On the contrary, Master Alphanod, I think it's more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. This guy is really good looking. Just saying. Like, I'm gonna say it like 5 more times. I'm sorry, I'm a girl. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally. Estinian. There we go. Estinian. Sounds like a middle-aged man in English. That's probably why I don't like it. Well, then again, he has a deeper voice in Japanese, too. Right, well, at the end of 2.0 story with Thancred, I was like, no, the hot one! Right. Ah, Jet! Spoilers! Spoilers! May I present to you the Ishgard's Azura Dragon. Do I remember him? Vaguely. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragons. They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. Oh no, Jason. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. If ever I was without equal, I am no longer. As my fellow Azur Dragoon here will attest. Be at ease, Rahhzay. I did not come to challenge you this day. Yes, Tombarian, I have. Well now, comma. Now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics that taken captive after the assault on the gates. 'Twould seem that you sail, blah, blah, blah. They sail on the, like, this is gonna make me take even longer to do this. And the Dravenians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. You misspelled Dargan. Hey, Umbra. Nidhogg. One of the 7 great worms. Dargan Knight. Dargan. The Durgan Knights. I'm gonna call it Durgan. 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 Out of the side of your mouth. Durgan. Sorry. His name features prominently in our nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Karthus since Ishgard's founding. Dargans are the big ones. The little ones are called Dagrons. Dagrons! Aye, many are the scars. Oh, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. My gosh. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, I know simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be reached in Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. My vengeful son! Sorry, I can't even do voices right now. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind can comprehend the depths of his rancor. Even though I know he doesn't have that high of a voice, but I needed something that wasn't like a bunch of low voices, sorry. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. That's how the deepest dragon sounds. I can't, I have too many low voices I have to say. But with stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravenian horde whom our entire I can't stop laughing. Dravenian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel. To say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, Endurgans endure, patient, calculate. I just can't right now. Okay. Patient, calculating, inexorable. What is that word? You must understand, these creatures do not share perceptions of time. Durgans. And that is especially true of the great worms. They who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. But you guys don't have, like, I would have to wait like 30 seconds for you guys to read what's going on. Like, I can't do that. Best of my yeah. It's true though, Jason, it's true. Here's your Dickens. I infinite. Woo! Okay, I'm good. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates.
Heretics?
You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature then? Sir Aymeric is the best. Actually, that's a really good idea. Like, have just like each of us like voiceovers. Oh my gosh, that'd be so awesome. Like, we each just like records like one person's, like we each play like one person. Pook! Let's do it! Do you want to read some of it with me?
I have to practice my
One of them started as Donald Trump to become redneck. I mean, I'm gonna slip into something weird like country, or I don't even know. Dude, I think that'd be sick though. Pook, we need to bring that up. Dude, say it. Can you say that in the direct message group? Like, hey guys, we should each like voice a part or two of like the main scenario ending stuff and put it all together. Because I think that would be sick. I think that'd be hilarious, and then we could like splice it together. Sly will read with Guardsummer. What's up, Sly? Alright. So that would be Raban. Not racist or anything. K1, come on now. Alright. Of that we can be certain. We cannot be certain. But we know that we'll like never get this done. Aside from a Guardsummer. Yes. The ultimate lurker. How long you been here? Jeez. Ida turned into a valley girl earlier. I'm gonna read everything Ida, a valley girl. Sorry guys, I'm cooping up Ida for all of you. Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Hey y'all! Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravinians are not like to leave untested. Miz does a good valley girl? I'm sure she does. Manphilia. Broomphilia. Don't coop up Ida for you? I'm sorry. I like Ida too. It was just one thing she said that turned her valley girl. Better give Ishtala a good voice. No promises. I like the Elder Scrolls. I haven't done Elder Scrolls in a long time. So it would seem. Hang on. Well, what voice did we have for? What should we give Alphanod? I don't even know. So it would seem. You have to. Nope. That's the Durgan's voice. Theatrical time. I'm an awful actress. I can't do voiceovers. So, Ishtala should sound like an old Russian later. I can give her like a Russian accent. I could try. Start cracking up over Heaven's broom. Heaven's broom? What? Mr. Happy is clearly Alpha Nod. So it would seem you have described your plight in admirable. I need to practice reading aloud though, guys, because I have a daughter and I have to read stories. So, you have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? Whenever you talk about... Okay. Okay, Book. Minphilly was a broom, and that her father was a broom. She was really spread. Oh, okay. I shall speak plain. We've been on this cutscene for forever. I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. You're enjoying yourself? Hey, as long as you guys are enjoying yourself, it's all good. Should we give like Alphanod like a super deep voice just to be funny? This much I expected. Can't do it. I can't. Unlike our arrangements concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. Oh my goodness. Should I? I'll do this line. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Jason. Then the game uninstalled. And you can't get it back. The end. It begins instilling Heaven's broom. Oh, Fold! Fold gave me a host. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lays in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Carthus would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Till the Garlean's arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Carthus. They would not even have to draw steel. The shock face. The thinking face. An imperial province sharing a border with... I can't even do it! An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona? 7 L's. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. 7 Kupos! Hell is a place. That is actually not one of our words that are Kupoed. But yes, we can switch for Kupos because it makes it much more interesting. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Aymeric. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidog's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not. I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you. And the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidog's voice. Then the worm... Can't even. Then the worm who roared was Nidog. He means to hurl his horde against Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt. The worms have summoned his minions to war. We're finally out of the cutscene. Oh my gosh. I was only in the cutscene for like a half hour. Oh, hang on, I gotta talk to someone.